Just a quick disclaimer, I'm not holding the camera, my hands are on the wheel. So today is Friday night and I am going to church. Follow me. Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome to the Navajo Mama. My name is Sarah. I am a stay-at-home mama of 5. I'm married to my best friend. We have 5 littles. We homeschool and my husband works a lot. I'm usually home with my children all throughout the day, throughout the week, and I don't complain. I love it. Excuse me. But no, welcome into my channel. Tonight, I am doing something very special. So today is Friday. I'll probably be uploading this sometime tomorrow, but I am doing something special. I am headed over to our church and we are gonna have a ladies' night. Basically, we're watching a movie out on the lawn at church, just like all of the ladies coming together, and it's so important. Whew, I need to breathe. Right now I'm at an intersection and I'm about 25 minutes from where we go to church, and that's just kind of the distance we have to go. I'm sure it would be shorter if traffic wasn't like this, you know. But yeah, so I hope you guys are having a really good Friday. I hope that everything's going well where you are. I'm so happy to be able to do these church events again. Throughout my whole life growing up, I was very much involved with church, whether that be choir, Christmas programs, VBS, prayer meeting, church, evening service, camp meetings, WNBF, you name it. I was there like at every one of those things, and it was fun for me. I loved it. I enjoyed doing all of those events and participating and also encouraging others to go as well. I really, really love that. However, being married, a mom of 5, it's been super, super hard to try and find those lines of how can I serve? How can I serve? What can I do to serve? And how best can I use my abilities, skills, and traits when I have little people whom I'm raising, whom I have no other child care for? Because a lot of these things when we help out at church, this is so different than growing up on the Navajo reservation. So on the Navajo Nation growing up, I realize now that I've taken some things for granted. Meaning, of course, on the Navajo Nation, when you go to church, it's really nearby, it's really intimate because it's small, everyone knows each other. I guarantee you all of the children who do attend the church all grow up together. Here in the valley it's a little different because there's a big variety of people, it's so diverse, and depending upon the church you go to in the valley, you could be one of those few of 100 people who attend, and so you're just another face in the crowd. Or maybe you're crowd surfing, meaning you're church jumping. Maybe you haven't found a church that's just right for you, or a church that you would love to call home. Or maybe you are in a church but you just haven't met people, and maybe you've been there for years but you still don't know anyone's name. I know how that is. Some churches don't have like a children's program or a teen program, and I know not every church is going to be perfect, so there's not going to be something that just like there's not going to be a church that crosses all the T's and dots all the I's. Every church is going to be missing something. So I encourage you that whatever church you're at, try to find ways to really get involved. If you're not the involvement type, maybe you could be praying, and then maybe you just start out doing one thing like donating or charities or something. But for me, I grew up always involved, and that's what I wanted for my family. I wanted us to be involved and, you know, clean, do things that we could do, but it's not working out like that. So that's some part of my area that I'm still praying really, really strongly about, and I'm just praying for a way for my family to serve. I know everyone's serving throughout the week, and that's good. Church is not just limited to the walls of the building. We, the believers of Christ, you know, we are the church because our bodies are a temple of God, and we're the church. So I understand that point, but to really help at a church, I wanted to do that. There's the VBS that's coming up next month, and I really want to participate and help, but I would need child childcare for my 2 littles who cannot attend. So here's another thing. Back on the Navajo Nation, when I was growing up, you can correct me if I'm wrong, I'm only biased off of my own experiences and that of my community where I grew up, but the churches on the Navajo Nation where I grew up were welcoming of all ages. They welcome people of all ages, background. You did not have to be a certain age, grade, nothing, and everyone was used and put to use somewhere. So I really appreciated that. I was very familiar because when Nahum was just a baby, I would be up north, and also, well, me too, I would help with food and crafts and where I could, but down here in the valley, it's a little different. It's more targeted for ages pre-K, which is like 4 or 5, and you have to be potty trained up to about like 5th or 6th grade. But it's really hard for me to find childcare. We don't have family down here. I mean, actually, sorry, well, that's a lie. We have my husband's 2 brothers who live down here, but we don't have like family who we could take our kids to and have them watch while I go to VBS. I mean, everyone works, and VBS is during the day, during the week, so I don't have that. Whoops, I don't have that privilege. Sorry, there's a cool car over there. I don't have that privilege. So I'm thinking, how can I serve? Maybe I can drop off snacks and items, but they all have that covered already. So I'm still praying about ways to serve, ways to get involved, not just specifically with VBS, but other areas as well. So I would never want to use having a family as an excuse, even though it is a legit reason, because you have to have childcare in order for you to serve, which is just kind of weird. But that's another difference between growing up at the Navajo Nation and then being a church goer in the valley. So the other thing is, it's a culture shock. It really is, because as Navajos going to church up in the Navajo Nation, and if we have services like VBS and camp and stuff like that, you don't pay. There's no fee, no registration fee, and it's different. It's a lot different. Now down here in the valley, there's a registration fee. I know many of the VBS charge about like $25 per kid, and then $15 for the next, $10 for the next, and some have a cap and some don't. So say some families have like 4 or more children, the most, like the maximum they'll have to pay is like $60 or $50. Some places range, but I was talking with my husband about that, and I was like telling my husband, I understand the reasoning why there's a registration fee, and I understand there's a huge need to cover expenses and everything like that, but I was telling him, oh my gosh, there's a lot of people over there. And forgive me of the camera angle, my mount that the camera's on is kind of low, but what I wanted to say was, and I mean no offense to anyone, I mean no disrespect, but this is my channel and I really like to talk about my opinions, and my opinion with this whole VBS is on the Navajo Nation, they did not charge people, and talk about needing items, needing snacks and food and all of that. We never even charged. On the Navajo Nation, people would say, hey, come to VBS, and they provide snacks and everything plus lunch, and there was never a fee you had to pay, and we always made it about spreading the gospel and God's truth and inviting others to meet Christ, and that was the whole goal. And down here it's a little different because you have to pay to go to VBS, and some families cannot pay, and I don't know, I mean, even if you're well off, I couldn't ever ask someone to pay. I don't know. I know churches have like so many things around the whole thing, and just so much that entails with it, and I get that, but at the same time I'm like, how do you tell others to pay to come drop their children off to learn about Jesus? I don't know. Maybe I'm the oddball out with that. My son was like, why do we have to pay for VBS? And he's at the age, he's 10, so he's like learning more about everything and asking more questions into depth, and it stumped me. I was like, okay, and I was like, well, you know what, that is an discernment, and I didn't want to like lead him the wrong way. So always it's gonna be a little tricky. But I shared with him my point of view, and I told him, I was like, baby, I'm not always right, but this is where my feelings are, my point of view. But you know what? I'm praying about it because I want to understand. So it was nice, I guess, to always share with him. It's crazy how being a parent is always a learning moment. Oh my gosh, the sky looks like cotton candy. It's so pretty. I'm pulling up to the church and I see ladies out there with their chairs. And I was so nervous. I can't believe how nervous I am. I feel like I'm going on a first date again. It's so funny. I feel like butterflies in my stomach. I guess that's a good thing, right? But yeah, I feel a little nervous. Ooh, and it's breezy, guys. It just started. The wind just picked up, but oh no. Oh no. I'm a little nervous. I know I'm a people person and I say I love people, but hey guys, I get nervous too. Oh man, I should have brought a blanket. I didn't bring a blanket. There's people. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this. Okay. Alright, so there's gonna be more ladies showing up, but that's how it looks right now, and it's a little breezy, and I should have brought a blanket. Let me share with you a little bit about our church. The church we attend has 3 different services. The first service is at 9, the second service is at 10:45, and the third service is Spanish speaking, and that's at 1. So the ladies who are here, they range in ages from like young or older teenagers to, you know, seniors. And oh my gosh, my stomach gets butterflies. Someone's probably gonna dislike this video because I get kind of like, you know, I notice someone is disliking all of the videos where I'm like, you're silly, you silly. Okay, I'm gonna go find a spot so I can go enjoy my movie and talk with ladies. All of the ladies here, I don't know all of the ladies here because like I said, there's 3 different services. So it'll be fun to go meet other new people. Alright guys, I'll see you in a little bit.
How are you? So glad to see you. Thank you for coming. You like the collection? Absolutely. This is very...
Hey guys, so that was quite fun. I'm actually headed home now, and I just wanted to close out the video and say I hope you guys have a really great night, a fantastic weekend, and we will talk to you guys later. I'm almost home, so I can't wait to get home and see my littles. And as always, I really hope you guys are having a really good evening. Alright guys, hug on, and thanks for